came to QVC US and has been resoundingly popular because they have taught us how to organize in a way that we understand, that makes things easy, that makes things beautiful, and actually allows us to see what we own. So this is the set of 2 Periea multi-use collapsible storage boxes. You're gonna choose size, 2 mediums or 2 large, and you're gonna choose whether or not you wanna take advantage of the 3 easy payments on the medium of $9.19 or 3 easy payments of $12.19 on the large. It's V36535, that's your item number. I mean, talk about taking advantage of the space under your bed, right?
Absolutely.
To store things, or in the upper tiers of your closet,
Yes.
or even on top of shelving units that you kind of never go to.
Right.
This is Diana Seastead. She's a dear friend. Nice to see you,
Hello.
my dear.
Good to be here. Thanks.
She gives us great organization ideas and also keeps our financial and identity house safe because she brings us those as well. But this is Periea. Can you tell us a little bit about the brand and what their mission is?
Well, they're from the UK and they are leaders in manufacturing, stylish storage solutions for us. So they come to you flat like this, which is great. So if you're not using these, they collapse. You can just slide them away, tuck them away. But inside there's a steel frame. So I'm going to show you just how quick you can assemble these. You're just going to pull up on that steel frame and push these to the sides.
Nice.
So that is it. But because you have that steel frame and now it goes all the way around the top as well as the sides, and you have a hard bottom, that you can stack these. They collapse and stack and they're super sturdy. You've got that nice hard bottom.
Cool.
You can load from the top and then you have this big zipper area here, and then you can see as well. You have a nice handle under here. So they're only 5.5 inches tall, so they are designed so they can slide easily under most beds, and you have a nice handle here so that you can easily pull things out and you'll be able to see everything.
So let's go through choices. Show us the medium and show us the large, and then we'll also look at the sets of 2. So they're down front, right?
Right.
So we're calling these the mediums, right?
These are the medium, and these are the large, and this is our gray.
Nice. And what are the measurements on the medium?
So they're both 24 inches wide. This is 11 inches deep, where the large ones are 22 inches deep.
Got
so
it.
really 2 of these equals 1 of those.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Because you can stack them that way too.
Awesome. So medium and large, that's the gray. So the medium would be the 3 easy payments of $9.19 or $12.19 for the large. Here is our
Moroccan print.
Look how pretty that is.
Navy blue and kind of a gray.
And your medium and your large. Wow, I love how they feel, and
Yes.
we'll talk about the
Very
fabric
durable.
because they're super durable. Here's our purple. What are we calling it?
Merlot.
We're calling it Merlot,
Yes.
which is really a purple, beautiful color. Merlot is the color we're calling it, most limited in both sizes. I love that you just made that understandable, that 2 of the mediums create 1 of the large if you'd like to do that. Here's what we're calling our stripe, which is really awesome. And that's that khaki and the white. And then we also have the camel. Again, in medium, V36533 is your item number. I want you to be thinking about scarves and shoes and sweaters and teddy bears and comforters and sheets and towels and blankets. Storage of things that we need in different seasons is such a headache sometimes, and it doesn't have to be.
Right, and you really want to be able to declutter. And look inside of this one. This is just the medium one, but we've stuffed a king-sized down blanket in here. So you can really, because they're soft-sided, you can really stuff them. So if it's pillows and sweaters and things, you can really load them up.
Nice, and I wanted to give you kind of an idea of scale of the medium. This is really cool. I like this size, right?
It's great because it's going to fit on those shelves and in those spots that maybe something larger won't fit.
Right.
Great for shoes. We have stuffed animals in this one. You could do purses. Just off-season decor, bathing suits, maybe it's your flip-flops. There's so many things, or your scarves. This one has
stackable,
filled with scarves. Yes, they're stackable. So again, you could do, even like 2 of these on top of
one of the large.
One large.
Yes. So think of your people who are in college, guys, gals. Think of you if you're living in a smaller space and you need to swap out, one season's clothes for the other season's clothes. These are a must-have.
They are. And using that space, like you mentioned, under the bed is so great, because what's going on under your bed right now? Maybe just a lot of dust bunnies or something.
They're having a field day.
So it's so great to be able to clear out the off-season clothing out of your closet. Even right here in this one, what we've done, which is great. I love the large for this, because what we did was we just put things that were on hangers. So maybe you just grab your shirts, your tank tops, your summer clothes that you're not going to be wearing for a long time. Take them on their hangers, lay them flat in
That's
here,
nice.
and then they're going to be ready. They're going to be dust-free. They're not going to get wrinkled. You just take them out when you're ready to use them again.
So let me go down and show you colors, and then we're going to show you some videotape as well. So here's that camel. Then we go to the stripe. Then the eggplant is the purple one that is really, really pretty, and we call it eggplant. And then we go into that Moroccan blue. Moroccan print is what we're calling it. And then finally we have your gray. I know we have some video because I'd love to see the ideas that they have in the video for this, for Periea, because it gives you kind of scope and scale of what you can do.
Yes, absolutely. And they're so easy to assemble. And they have that steel frame around them, so that's what makes them stackable. You can really load them up. So whether it's the off-season clothing, so your winter clothes in the summer, and then maybe it's your beach towels and your swimsuits and flip-flops, you know, in the winter. So you love to have a nice place to put these things away. You have that great handle, so if it's under a dresser, if it's under your bed, you have a nice handle to be able to slide them out. And look, I mean, you can use them for, you know, books. You can put all kinds of different things in here. If you're a crafter, maybe it's craft supplies. Love it for stuffed animals and toys for the kids. I mean, you definitely have to have the right tools, and even kids need the right tools. So using their space under the bed, you know, whether it's their clothing to keep their closet neater, because you're taking that stuff out. When things get too crammed and you have both seasons kind of crammed into your closet,
Right, you can't see.
You know, you don't need this stuff in the summer. These are the winter coats and the snow pants and things like that.
The other thing I want you to think of is, what's the storage alternative? Like if you're using those big plastic boxes,
Bins,
right? The bins, they're hard-sided, and then where do you store those?
And you
like
can't
sometimes they're
see.
too big and you can't see inside them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they might not be stackable, or you don't have the space for them to be stackable.
Right.
You know, I love the idea of, what are we doing here?
We have like some scarves in here. We have just clothing and different wraps and things in here, which is so nice, because where do you put the scarves usually?
Exactly.
You know, they might just be hanging somewhere. And again, they're stackable. So these are great. You can just stack them up maybe on the top shelf of the closet, or if you're using them under the bed, you can just, you know, put them along the bed and then use that handle to slide them out.
Nice. Tori, you said something about inventory here, because I want to just give you an update on what's happening in terms of small or large. Which one? The large is really, really popular. But the medium is a little bit more limited. So I want you to know that across the board. So the large one, everybody's grabbing, which is great, but that medium one is more limited. And so think about the medium one is 2. So this is, that could be 2 of these if you wanted to do that as well. Buy a couple sets. A lot of you buying multiple sets. I look at our top price at close to 37 bucks. You can't even really buy one of those plastic bins, you know, that you're placing things in for 37 bucks.
And then
like, you know those stores that are the storage-y type stores? You can spend a mint and come out with 2 things to hold something.
Right.
And here we are at $36.56 for 2 of these, not 1, 2 that fold virtually flat, or $27.56 for 2 of the smaller one. We're actually calling them medium. So you're choosing large or medium. V36353 is your item number. Let me make sure that I got that right. V36535, excuse me, is your item number. And the colors again, Diana, we have the
gray.
Yep.
We have the Moroccan print.
Moroccan print, which is cool.
And then the Merlot. And then the stripe.
Yep.
And then the camel.
Thanks, my dear. I appreciate it. Let's get those things organized and get like our closet fixed. You know what? And Janie just brought us the hangers. So
I
that
know.
totally works.
These are great combinations.
So keep